I know what you're thinking. Why aren't you telling us stories about your dad? And I'll get to that later. But anyway, I thought I'd show you something kind of fun I'm working on right now. Have somebody gave me this, I think it's a pheasant tail, and they wanted me to separate some of the feathers because they were going to use it in a project that they're working on. And not being a hunter or bird shooter or anything, I decided to tackle it. I thought this would be a project worthy of my craziness. So anyway, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of winging it. I got some tools here, and I'm going to start the process of snipping and cleaning some of the things up here. They said they've had it drying, hanging on the wall for quite a few years, and they wanted to finally use some of the quills. So still wearing rubber gloves because it just kind of grosses me out a little bit. And I've never done anything like this. So let's see how we do. So I got my X-Acto knives and some of my Harbor Freight side cutters. Just working it one feather at a time, kind of taking out. My wife and I have several friends who are artists, and so they always have some kind of project like this that they're working on or had an idea for. So my guess is, I hope people don't start calling me the feather whisperer. But anyway, I'm cutting it right at the where it meets the whatever this thing is called, the meat. Just kind of snipping one at a time carefully. This is pretty cool because I've seen a lot of pheasants in my life. I've never seen any of this stuff up close, so this is pretty intriguing for me to be able to see how pretty they are. So in case you're wondering, I don't even know where this came from. Whether this was something somebody had in their family heirlooms and it was just sitting on their wall, but it's gorgeous. It has very pretty coloring, and the backside has this gorgeous, kind of like amber colored. They're feathers, but they feel like fuzz almost. They're so tiny. Ah, here's a quill. That's perfect. Now I got one off completely, and it has like a clear sheath that it sets in with little hairs on it. So I will remove it from that. And there's one of the feathers all complete. That's gorgeous with the stripes. So of course, being a guy who is kind of handy with my hands, I did look and see if YouTube has anything like this, and I found several that talk about taking the quills out of an actual wing of a bird, and I was intrigued at how all of the tendons that hold on all these feathers are very unique also. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Look at the backside. It's got a lot of fine little hair, prettiness on it. Another one of the really big ones. That's roughly 18 inches long. Not all of them have that little plastic sheath on the bottom, but some of the smaller ones do. You can see that with the dark on the top there. And I've about got it done. So anyway, yep, there'll be some more Who Was My Dad coming up, but thought this was a fun one to do, mostly because it's summer in Colorado.